Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by... The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy, with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The give to the back.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the sack. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Golden Flashes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
The Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Peoples. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Offense facing down.
And it'll be downed right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot.
Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Corralled and brought down by the defense. It'll be third and long. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Garcia. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll give it to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They go to the ground. Makes a man miss. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they... There he goes! Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Almost. And the completion just missed it. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He's looking to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
They get to him as he throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. To throw, it's Sayin. He's got him. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they are going to be gassed.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touchdown.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing.
Breaks into the open. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the back. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Connection to the right. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The golden flashes line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the Horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Complete to the left. There we go. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They boot it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they'd better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That's caught. It's Graham. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Some misdirection with the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Graham. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Grabbed behind the line, it's Porter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
The 18 unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 24 over the Rebels. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Golden Flashes are in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air, it's Sayin. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graham. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Hand off from the shotgun. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets open down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Give to the back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Catch in the middle. It's Etheridge. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Martin. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. From the gun to give. Looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Etheridge. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
And the Golden Flashes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Buckeyes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. On the ground, it's Ball. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. At the 20, he's got space. Run to the right. some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. He'll start this drive firing, trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Hicks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the 4th quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. All by himself. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Powers forward. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Fires into the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kidd Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Charlotte. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Quick completion on the out route. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Roberts. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of this big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Nice move to pick up yardage. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Right back to the well. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Sayin. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give as they work on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Motion from the wide receiver. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
They'll go to the ground. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.